So now you hear me as well. Sorry for the trouble. Okay. Now it should be fine. Finally. Let me just test, but I think we are good. Come on. Come on, YouTube. What are you doing? Did my screen froze? Can't hear you. Can't? Okay. I think it should work, though. Yeah. Troublesome. Okay, so it works now, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Arik Emiran. Hope I spoke that correctly. I don't hear myself though. Do you hear the music in the background? I think you should actually. Can turn it down a little bit. Okay. Okay, so yeah, welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host Conrad, and as I said in my thumbnail, Ethereum breaking out to the upside, going to new all-time highs. Why is it that? Yup, a bit. What a bit? Yeah. What a bit? Ah, you can hear the music a bit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so Ethereum breaking out to new all-time highs. What is my outlook? I just posted here on TradingView my recent outlook on Bitcoin and why I think that I see that as likely we are breaking to the upside once again, and most likely will breach the first target of 37,500 and as well afterwards going to the 40k level. This here is my outlook, and you can of course check it out at Enlightened Trading. It will be listed in the description down below. Okay, just going quickly to Bitcoin actually before going to Ethereum. As I said, the current outlook, I can actually pull up my usual chart outlook as well. So here we go. And this is Bitcoin, as I said. Yeah, so the outlook is, as I just said, 40k as the next run after breaking out of this small ascending triangle. Bitcoin is currently trying to form with a very nice support trend line here on the bottom, which supports this structure. And as you can see, we have higher lows every time in this structure. Right here you can see it every time, consecutive higher lows forming, and we have a nice line of least resistance here on the top, which just lies around 37,400. So these are my levels I'm looking at currently, and if we break lower and break lower than 36,000, then I think we can have another touch on the bottom, but I would definitely like at least a retest of 38,500, which is currently where this bigger ascending, symmetrical triangle relies. You can see it here in this blue formation. This triangle has very nice lines on the bottom, and also the top would now need another confirmation. I think this ascending triangle should lead us to a breakout and move above the symmetrical triangle, and then into my next target, which is, as I said, 40k, and afterwards I think we really will see a new all-time high and most likely go to the $46,000 range. So these are the targets I'm looking at. And as I said, you can definitely go ahead and check out this post. I think it really nicely describes what I'm looking at. Yes, so this is Bitcoin in a broad sense. And if I go here to Ethereum currently, then you can see on the daily time frame, we already breached the all-time high, which lies around $14,019.96, at least here on Coinbase. If I go back, then you can see this here is the all-time high on Ethereum. Let's just broaden it a little bit and maybe delete some of these lines as well. So these are the levels I looked at and I'm currently looking at, which is, as I said, the all-time high around $14,019.96, and we already breached it today. We went above $1,440, so this was already a breach of the all-time high. So it will be critical now for Ethereum to actually break it, and I see it as very likely. There is only one sign of weakness, which is the 9 sell, which is coming in just about an hour here. But as you can see, the hourly time frame is consolidating, moving to the side, which is definitely what I would look at. And we will actually, this is pretty amazing, we will have a 9 buy. Well, it will depend, because this is, as you can see, the TIA indicator sequential acting very nicely here in this uptrend on Ethereum. This will be the second consecutive 9, but it will also be the second consecutive 9 in consolidation, meaning you can see after topping out right here, we actually formed a higher low on the 9, meaning since this is in consolidation, usually the 9s lead to a new breakout. And actually we did not have a consecutive hourly 9 here, because you can see the trend broke. But still, this is a bullish structure in my opinion, and we possibly could get in just about 3 minutes a 9 sell. I mean a 9 sell, which usually moves to the upside though, because again we are in consolidation mode here on Ethereum. This is the 50-minute chart, and you can see we are forming something like a triangle already. We can pull it up like this, and then you can see we are again forming a structure where we have lower highs and higher lows once again. So again, we are forming an equilibrium, at least this is what it's called, lower highs and higher lows. So looking pretty bullish on Ethereum. I think we can really see some momentum once we breach the all-time high. Even though we already made 12% today already, I think we can really go higher. And maybe if we consolidate longer, and maybe this 4-hour 9 sell, which we are currently seeing, really leads to actually leads to a slowdown and a correction, then I think we can retest some of these lows right here. For example, this would be my first target around $13,050. I mean $1,350. 30,000 would be pretty insane for Ethereum. And afterwards, I really think we can also revisit some lower levels, but I think Ethereum is just too bullish here in this structure, and also could possibly just negate this 9 sell, which is, as I said, coming in around an hour. So all in all, looking pretty bullish on Ethereum. As I said, we reached already the all-time high, or a new, at least a new all-time high here on a smaller term time frame. So already very bullish. And of course, if you think I should take a look at a certain altcoin, or you want me at a topic to talk about, then definitely go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. Is it likely ETH drop below the 1400, possibly 1200? Well, below 1400 is definitely possible. As I said, I think we can still see a bounce in the mid 1300s and possibly also in the mid 1200s. Yet I do not see, currently at least, a break in the low range of 1200 as likely in the short term. But of course, in the longer term, we are still a bit extended. But on Ethereum, not as much as we are on Bitcoin. So Ethereum could see more of a shift in momentum, meaning it will outpace Bitcoin. And also reason why I think this is likely, I can show you it here on Ethereum BTC. As you can see, Ethereum BTC also finally seeing a shift in momentum, meaning it is returning to the line I talked about in my latest video. And if you did not see my latest video, then definitely make sure you watch it. So we now could really have the structure I talked about, which is this head and shoulders on Ethereum BTC. This chart basically explains how much value Ethereum has compared to Bitcoin, and as you can see, the all-time high, I mean, if you exclude this huge wick here, then the all-time high lies around 17% of market cap in Ethereum. And as you can see, we are forming this head and shoulders pattern, meaning this usually sees a shift in momentum and breaks to the upside and is telling you that buyers are coming in. You can see we have the left shoulder right here, then the head, and then here you have the right shoulder, and we are again approaching this neckline, which is around actually the current level. So if we really break through or only shortly reside here at this line, I cannot yet tell, but I think, as I said, it will be broken at least in the short term. Maybe not today, but definitely over the next few days and weeks. I think it will be broken. It really looks like Ethereum wants to move higher and then possibly really go again into the 10% range. But this will definitely take some time, since Bitcoin also most likely will see upside shortly. So these are the reasons why I think Ethereum could be here really seeing some bullish momentum. And as you can see, of course, already Bitcoin is now up about 1% and Ethereum actually higher than 10%, as I just said. So Ethereum really already outpacing it strongly. And this is definitely what the Ethereum bulls would like to see, a bullish environment where Bitcoin consolidates, moves to the side for a longer period, and Ethereum can then pick up in pace by people basically moving out of Bitcoin and going into Ethereum as basically the second best or second most famous, at least, play in the crypto market, in the crypto environment. Yeah, so these are definitely things happening, at least from my perspective. And yeah, so as I said, if you want me to talk about an altcoin, definitely make sure you leave a comment and tell me what you would like me to look at. Of course, we can take a look as well on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Not surprising that the Bitcoin dominance is currently dropping, since Ethereum is such a big player, and it currently at least moves much more rapidly than Bitcoin. We can also, I think, I don't know, crypto market cap. I think this is, yes, this is the whole crypto market cap, looking only at Ethereum, and as I said, currently seeing a breakout. So very nice for the Ethereum bulls. This is the market cap dominance divided. I think I did it right. I hope so. Yeah, so as I just said, also in the Ethereum BTC chart, this is very bullish and sees some breakout and already actually formed its inverse head and shoulders. So this is pretty interesting. I did not see it until just now. Where is it? Right here. Oh, there it is. Then you can see we already actually broke out of this inverse head and shoulders and had a nice retest of the trend line here, of the neckline on this chart. So also very nice structure playing out here on this chart looking at Ethereum. So where is my ultimate target for Ethereum? Where do I think it can really go here once it finds more momentum? On the short term, I think we can at least here, let me just use this arrow and use the measured move. Then of course I could also deactivate my logarithmic and then actually do this the wrong way around. Quite dumb of me. So this should take us to, as I said, around $1,700 and actually pretty much exactly to $1,700. And yeah, this is the reason why I posted, of course, in my thumbnail. So $1,700 currently as the next target in the short term. But I mean, of course, since Bitcoin will reach a 9 cell in the near future, here looking at the tier indicator sequential, we can see a shift in momentum on Ethereum as well once Bitcoin decides to drop further. But at least for now, there is no sign of weakness. And yeah, so I mean, I would love to get this breakout here on this live stream. It would be definitely pretty awesome. So I think I'm just going to go through some altcoins as well. For example, looking here at Chainlink today. Chainlink breaking its all-time high, moving above $20 recently. Very nice for the Chainlink bulls. Really seeing some good momentum coming in. I of course can also pull up the volume. Then you can see, if we go to the weekly, we really see a volume spike here in the last few weeks. So bullish momentum flowing back into altcoins on also, I mean, not only Ethereum, but also some other a little bit smaller cap altcoins. Interesting. Bitcoin currently dropping a little bit, actually going very close to support. I mean, you could also interpret this as a rising wedge, meaning we could be seeing here a break lower into the mid to low $1,500 range, but afterwards most likely seeing a breakout to the upside, since this can then be interpreted as an inverse head and shoulders. And again, inverse head and shoulders are a bullish sign, and a bullish pattern usually seeing further upside. So Yeah, you can see it right here. If we go to the 15-minute, then I can also quickly just change the music because it's annoying. Where was I? Right here. And deactivate the tier indicator because I don't like it on the 15-minute. So give me my triangle. Give me my triangle. So this of course is also possible and not out of the question that we are in a rising wedge, meaning, as I just said, a break lower using the width of the channel could be happening. So we definitely can revisit here the lows around $35,000. This is of course possible, but I would actually love to see a break to the upside, at least as I said in the beginning of the video, into the $38,000 range, and actually right at $38,500 I would love to see a breakout here. So hopefully we will get more bullish momentum and some buyers coming in at the current price. If we break below the first target and the first hourly higher low, you can possibly call it, then we should see support coming in before going below $36,650 for Bitcoin. And actually we are currently seeing some downshift, possibly catching actually the break here. Ethereum, what is Ethereum doing? Yep, getting knocked on the head a little bit. Yeah, and right, because we talked about, or I talked about it, the 9 sell coming in here on Ethereum. You can see actually a 1 currently already because it's just so low. So if it closes, if Ethereum closes here around $96, then we can see the 9 coming in, but it will most likely turn into a 1 anyway. So we would definitely need more bullish momentum in order to see Ethereum climb higher. I would love to get the hourly higher low where we are currently at. We are approaching support as well. Maybe Bitcoin can bounce. Wait, actually, I'm pretty dumb. I just realized I had myself the whole time over over my price tag. That's not too smart. Let me just move myself to the left corner. Is it better? I mean, I like myself in the right corner, but then I'm over my subscription button. So I mean, I could do it like this. Oh, it works actually. Yeah, I think it works. Tell me if you like it. But you finally see here the indicator which price we are currently at. That's pretty important, at least from my perspective. So how long we're going already? Oh, 36 minutes. No, 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so Chainlink daily, right? Going back. Again, deleting my volume. So Chainlink most likely stay in an uptrend if it holds $20. I think it will. Really looks like Chainlink wants to move higher, especially since Bitcoin is still consolidating and possibly could do still over the next few days. But I don't think Bitcoin has too much time here left, because eventually this symmetrical triangle will come to a break, and it will be, oh, we actually have a few days left. We still could go on for 3 to 4 days still. Until we see a break of this ascending triangle. But as I said, I think it will happen. I mean, I currently see this likely today. Also, since Ethereum broke its all-time high today, being sort of a leading indicator in at least the current environment. So yeah, maybe we'll get a break today, at least out of this ascending triangle here, in a smaller ascending triangle one. Right here. I think we will get a break out of this today, and at best also break out of this symmetrical triangle, this bigger one, as well today. If not, then hopefully tomorrow, if we break out of this today. Also, make sure you go ahead and follow me here at my Instagram page at enlightened_trading_ for some good memes and funny content. Really seeing some nice support coming in over the last few weeks. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, Bitcoin getting a nice bounce. I love it. I really do. And let's just switch it actually over again to my ascending triangle. Because I already know the target, I do not need it. The rising wedge that much. Okay. I can of course quickly take a look at Uniswap token. Uniswap token again breaking out of the wedge I described earlier, yesterday actually, breaking out of this triangle formation, which looked quite bullish. You can see it right here. Nice structure. Looking at this chart, really is. You can see how we again find support upon this symmetrical triangle, finding 2 times or 3 times support. I mean, I didn't like it too much. I would have of course liked to just see a follow through. Yet Uniswap token of course being still rather illiquid and not acting as nice as Bitcoin and Ethereum often do. Still around $9 range. Really liked it, since I called it out here around $6.6 for a possible move to a new all-time high, which it definitely reached, as you possibly already know. At least if you watch my videos, you would know. Make sure you do, of course. Okay, Uniswap token, of course, it would be nice if it holds its all-time high, which it actually did. Very nice. If we hold around this level, the all-time high sits right at $8.75 for Uniswap token Uni USD. Looks rather nice. Polkadot breaking, not yet breaking, but moving close to the $20 mark. Almost being faster than Chainlink here. Really going parabolic. I mean, not yet too parabolic, but definitely seeing a strong surge in momentum. I can also look at it. Look at the volume here. Oh yeah, nice volume here on break. Really like it. Actually seeing some declining volume in consolidation, usually a sign of further upside. I like this bull flag. Looks clean. Looks rather clean, yeah. I mean, I don't like this wick here, this all-time high that I can't include it. Really don't like that. But I think, as I said, since these coins are often rather liquid, not too surprised, and I am more inclined that to remove or include some wicks. And yeah, so that's the reason why I sometimes do these things. Usually, I would say usually on Bitcoin, we would not get this formation where we can include the all-time high that nicely. Of course, it will happen, and it has happened, but I think not usually. Yeah. So, but basically saying the more liquid a certain asset is, the more repeatable scenarios or repeated scenarios happen on a more probabilistic perspective. Yeah. Basically, the more probable it is that patterns repeat, saying it straightforward. Ethereum, nice. Seeing the bounce where we would like it to. As I said, was important that we get the support. I don't know why. Okay, my mag is still on. Maybe we can really get the break in this video. It will be closed though. CRX actually looking very nice. Okay, not so much on a daily. Looks very ugly. Actually looks like a perfect head and shoulders here. Holy moly, I did not see it. Can see. Let me just pull it up. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You can see that's chart analysis telling you most likely a very significant break is coming once 0.312 cents are broken on CRX USD, and then you get the bull break because all coins see more bullish momentum. And I really like this ascending triangle currently. Looks like CRX wants to break out. Most likely into the next target, which sits at 0.9297 cents. And you can see an ascending triangle forming. As well. Looks very nice. Although, of course, you had this this head and shoulders, which did not see follow through. And I don't like head and shoulders, actually. I like inverse head and shoulders. I do not like it. I do not like usual head and shoulders on Bitcoin. I don't recall a head and shoulders on Bitcoin actually seeing the usually probable break, which is to the downside. Inverse head and shoulders I did see, I would argue. Yeah, we could take a look at BCH actually. BCH did something very interesting recently. It broke out of the ascending channel and found very nice support on it. You can see it. I can, of course, use this like this. So this is the weekly time frame, a rather big time frame actually. And you can see how we find resistance here on the top and support on the bottom, and then see a retest. On the daily, you can see how we retested. I can, of course, delete my TA indicator. It's a bit more clear. And you can see how we retested this line right here, and then got the breakout. So a new swing high for BCH, and this bullish structure is of course telling you that more bullish momentum is coming. And I mean, if it really would break, and I would delete my logarithmic, then this would tell you that BCH is probably going to $900 range. Maybe close to $1,000 for BCH. As you can see, it was at $4,000 here on Kraken, so still a way to go for BCH before it finally sees another surge in momentum. But as well, if we go back here on BCH, and you can see how critical resistance BCH had right at $600. You can see how we touched it a few times and found support and resistance on this level, and finally again see resistance coming in a BCH. So this could have been actually a short position if you were smart and looked at this bigger time frame. I do not trade BCH, but if I would, possibly would have taken a short. But I do not like this this consolidation here. Looks like it actually would have liked to break bullish. But on a smaller term time frame, we can definitely see, or I can definitely see, BCH breaking out here, and possibly actually already has broken out. Yes, looks like it already broke out and is now going to the next target, which is actually where it almost went, but it looks very nice, so we can do this like that. And so the current target here is around $540 for BCH, but actually $536. Okay. So what do? I think it actually, I can actually already possibly wrap the stream up. Already going for 45 minutes here. Pretty long already. Do not want to have it too long. I mean, come on, just break out Bitcoin. If Bitcoin moves here out of this ascending triangle, Ethereum will most likely break out of its consolidation as well. You can see it here in a 15-minute. We actually found support where I said we should and possibly would. I mean, a consolidation below the all-time high is always a bullish, or and when I say always, I mean in most, at highly most times, or at almost always, basically, almost always. Really like this consolidation here on Ethereum. Looks very clean. Oh, also, what I did not mention for, let me just, okay, just use it like this. Oh, excuse me. What do you want to do? All right. Here, the BitMEX funding rate. I'm currently seeing a pump today. I do not like it. I would have liked it actually to drop to where it was 2 days ago. I would have liked it in this range. But yeah, what can you do? The RSI though, seeing a nice retrace on daily, going actually to support. You can, I mean, you can at least draw a line here, or you could use these three lows, which works actually much nicer. And you also see this line here on the top. So you have like inclining highs and inclining lows. Looks very nice. Looks really bullish. The weekly, I mean, it's still overbought. I mean, Bitcoin is really overbought still, but it's currently finding support on prior resistance. So I mean, maybe it will really shift, like the 3-day as well. Yeah, Bitcoin still could go lower looking at the indicators, but I mean, only looking at the indicators, the chart analysis and the chart itself is telling you be long. What is very interesting though is that we will have a 9 sell next week, and I will of course cover it in a video of mine, so you can be prepared for your video, which, as I said, it will cover the 9 sell next week. But I think I will go ahead and possibly wrap this up. Would like to play some Witcher. Yeah. Okay. So 3-day. Oh, right. Did not mention it. Let me just delete my volume again. And also, I will nope. Why can't I? Well, that's dumb. For some reason I cannot. Can. Look at it. Okay, perfectly. Oh right, we have to 4-hour 9 sell now on Bitcoin. Well, wait. I'm not streaming for. All right. No, it works. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we will have to 4-hour 9 for another 22 minutes. We had the hourly 9 on Ethereum, I think. Let me just activate my TI sequential again. Yeah, not yet a 9. Still could be a 9 though, if this closes. I mean, I think we would need to close above the prior candle's close, meaning above or around 1407. So we are very close to it to get this consolidation 9. Would love to, of course. Bitcoin getting a 4-hour 9 in sort of consolidation. Also actually aggressive 13 coming in, telling you to be cautious. Yeah. Okay, going to wrap it up though now. We're going to stream for another 20 minutes. So thank you very much for watching. If you did, make sure you like the video down below and you, of course, subscribe to the channel. I should mention that more often actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like down below, comment down below what altcoins you would like me to cover. If you watched the live stream, make sure to let me know if you enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you very much for the attention. And I see you guys and girls, so people, back next time. Have a great week. Bye.